Hi, I'm Don Braid from the Herald. Saturday is kind of an anniversary for me. It's the 39th anniversary of the first column I ever wrote full-time for a newspaper. It was April Fool's Day, 1978 in Edmonton. That got me thinking about the way things were then and the way they are now. Right now, what I see in Western Canada is kind of beginning of yet another period where a Liberal government begins to discriminate against Western Canada. They're pouring all kinds of money into research projects and artificial intelligence projects in Ontario and into Bombardier as usual. And meanwhile, what they seem to be doing in Alberta is taking away incentives to industry here. They actually did that in the budget. They took away a tax incentive for new oil wells, and they're not replacing it with anything. And we don't see any money coming into Alberta, any significant big investment in Alberta to help us get past this and create new industries. That's left to the province to do all that with our money, while Quebec and Ontario get lots of federal money to do the things that seem to matter there. I see a return, a slow, gradual return, not as obvious, not as sort of forcefully stated, to a real preference for favoring Ontario and Quebec. Back in 1978, we had 4 premiers in Western Canada who were united on these regional issues. They always stood up for each other. They didn't fight each other like our premiers are doing now between particularly Alberta and Saskatchewan. They stood up for each other. Alan Blakeney, an NDP premier in Saskatchewan, stood up for Peter Lougheed in the great oil fight. And we're disunited and very vulnerable right now, and I'm not sure the federal government means to do very much for Western Canada.